Good evening, guys, and welcome to this week's BoA podcast. And this week we're going to be joined by none other than BoA PRAWNSTAR, my younger sibling, and the undisputed controller king. So welcome, younger brother.
Good evening.
How you doing, mate?
All the better is bank holiday weekend. No work this evening.
Yeah, of course you work in the evenings. So yeah, all good. So you're all ready for Sunday?
No. I don't know what car I'm going to pick yet.
You're still not decided?
Nope.
Even though he's also my flatmate, that is an exclusive. So I thought you already had your car chosen. Okay.
Nope. Still undecided.
So yeah.
Between three cars at the moment.
Yeah, giving you a little hint.
One's Italian, one's German, one's British.
That's not a hint. That's most of the cars. That's all the cars. Apart from Lexus. So yeah, we obviously got back last night from a great weekend at Brands Hatch. So
brilliant weekend.
It was awesome, wasn't it? So a group of us, including myself, Prawny, Ricky P, Hoonigan, Skiller. So Rosa was there on the Saturday. So yeah, quite a few of us were out there. So Elevation was there and was literally 100 metres away from each other and didn't even realise it. So but it would have been great to meet him as well. But yeah, it was a great weekend, some great racing. So got any highlights?
Just the pure sound of the GT3 engines. Just animals.
Yeah, I think you know which one I'm going to go for. The Brabham, or the Brabus, as Hoonigan was calling it. The Brabham. Oh, what an awesome car! Like the noise it made, it was something like out of the old 90s Ferrari F1s. I mean, it was a ridiculous noise on it. But even the Audis.
Like
sorry.
It did sound like the V12 engine in it.
It sounded like nothing else on the track all the weekend. So yeah, if you ever get the chance to go see one of them, I highly recommend it because the noise alone. That Ginetta as well. I don't know if that was that a GT3 Ginetta? It wasn't, was it? It was like in between GT3 and a GT4, wasn't it?
Well, being one of those GTOs or GTBs or GTCs
GT clubs. There's about 12 classes in that race, weren't there?
Yeah.
So yeah, but thank you to everyone who came, and yeah, it was a lovely weekend. So Hoonigan came with his family. It's nice to meet all of them. So it was a really lovely weekend, and yeah, can't wait to do it again.
100%.
Yeah, I think the lads are talking about Spa already, so that'll be interesting. Looking forward to that. But yeah, moving on from that, we're going to go on to GT4 news. And I'm well behind here. I've not got the standings with me. So, what are what are you fancying on your chances this weekend at Silverstone?
Depends what car I go, obviously.
Yeah, but do you? Meaning, like, are you? Have you got a preference?
I don't know. I'm just still undecided, so I'm going to leave it at that.
You're not helping there. You're making it hard work. I'm trying to brush up on my interviewing techniques, and I'm struggling here. So right, I'm just saving the standings so I can get them up on the screen for you guys. So of the GT4 was they back in full swing again last week. Great grid in the Euro League. So I'm just getting the standards for you now. Probably literally just downloaded the DLC. You had a couple laps in the Maserati. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's bloody horrible. You just don't want to stop.
Yeah, because you've got no ABS. You know that. No ABS. So
Yeah,
traction control.
I didn't realise until it was too late. I was in the gravel trap by turn one.
Yeah. You learned by then. Yeah. So we're back at Brands once again. The screen's going to get a bit messy for a second. It's okay. So we're going to move on to the GT4 standards, and looks like we're going to start with the Intercon. So Little Mon and Masala looking good on equal on points. So both sitting on 55, with JDB7 not far behind with on 52 points. Jay Jones, who I'm expecting to see on PC tonight, making his debut in the GT3 Monday League. But he's currently sitting on, where was that, fourth. So, he's sitting on 50 points. Tied on in fifth place is Shug and Acid House. Wizard Wads sitting in seventh. He looked pretty strong watching him last week. So Tux having a great race last week, getting the win. And then we got Stevens Awake sitting in ninth. Hurtful Lion in 10th. So still really close, obviously, only a couple rounds in. But, who's popping up? So, Gibb not hitting the ground running at the moment. So, hoping to see more from him. I don't think Medic was with us last week, or Coulthard. So, hence why they were unable to score. But, good start to that. No Galea last week as well. I remember him saying he was on holiday. But looking forward to seeing him back on track. Long time serving BoA member. Way back on our Project Cars days he was about. Back in the touring cars. But look at Neil B's standout performance last week. I think it was 11th or 12th he picked up. Outstanding performance it was. So hoping for him, scoring in both races so far. So hope he keeps that running. Any other ones that stand out there? People who shouldn't be. Chaotic Atomic probably shouldn't be down in there. Expecting him to climb up into the top 10 during the season. So I think that's all of all the Intercon there. And we're going to move on to swap them round. Going to move on to the one that everyone talks about, the Euro League, probably one of the fastest intense leagues on Xbox. But currently sitting in first is Toby, who's hit the ground running, picking up 2 wins out of 2, with Trigger claiming both both third places so far. So he's being the bridesmaid at the moment. No Morgan there as well at the moment, I've noticed. So no defending champion. There's no 3 times in a row for Morgan by the looks of it. Unless someone clear me up if he's going to join later in the season. But we've got Odd Lost Harbour and Viper tied on 55 points. So Viper's looked really strong so far this season, and Odd Lost Harbour looked pretty stable during the race. So both scoring highly, with Mig Run in 5th place, probably his teammate in the Endurance League. So he's also having a good start to the season, sitting on 42 points, with Weed all equal with Weed Flaming Racer. And then we've got Ulivon in 36th, tied with Adavasia. So these guys really quick in GT3s to get in there, get to know the GT4s. The smaller, more compact, but no less fun, these cars. We've also got Sipex in 9th, SLR Sime in 10th, Crassus and Warzone Lad in 11th and 12th. Unsung Wings, which is one of the Landry's brothers. So also we got Banjo, also one of the Landrys. Looking through Evo, not having the greatest of start. He's only picking up 5 points so far out of 2 races, so he's going to want to do better. Pockenis, he had an eventful race, I remember, last week.
Green light, give us all you can.
Good evening, Brian. How you doing, mate? Brian is JD. That's JD. Yeah, so we're just wrapping up on Euro standings. Yeah. So Hammers had, I think he had a DC right in the last quarter of the race last week after having a good start. So unfortunately, that is going to be much of a feature of the upcoming seasons, because nothing we can really do about it. But yeah, no more standouts for me there. Maybe Dove, who fighting for the championship last season. So I want to see better from him throughout. So we're going to jump into the GT4 team standings now. With good evening, Quincy. So we're Bump Drafters, currently topping the tables on 122 points, but not far behind at all. On 119 points is Red Stripe, lost in pace, literally only a point behind on 118. Brawn GT, only 4 points behind that. So yeah, that's ridiculously close. We've got Team Sterling in 5th, a little bit further behind, not miles, only 9 points. Sitting in 5th is Team Sterling. Obsidian Ram Raiders. They're in 6th place. Blue Pasture sitting in 7th. Really tight between those 4 teams. Only 10 points split them. So yeah, everyone's getting going pretty damn quickly. Tango Racing, 87 points, equal with Pink Panthers. Golf Racing in 11th. Team Lithuania on 67 points. Valentino's on 64. And then we've got Chasing Cars, quite funny named, in 58th, literally chasing the rest of the pack. Blue Pasture. So there we have it. That's the GT4 news. So no further GT3 news on Xbox. So other than we are returning on Sunday with GT3. So obviously not the full official stream with a lack of broadcast cameras, but yeah, no updates. No updates from 505 as of yet. As I say, I think we're all looking towards July and August. It will be ideal August because we obviously don't run league in August. So obviously kids are off school, everyone's away on summer holidays. So December and August we will avoid racing. So it will be a 9 race season. No, mate, we did think about it. We was going to go give a piece of our mind, but yeah, never happened, unfortunately. But yeah, it sucks. But what are we going to do? Go complain? I've heard it all before. I'm sure someone reads the socials. I know I've given my penny's worth plenty of times. But we shall. What's the word? We should crack on. That's what we should do. We should get on with it and just deal with what we got until we get the updates. I think we've all got the updates to look forward to. So, but I can't wait. Hopefully we'll get a decent turnout. We're going to try and sort out the leagues, make sure they're all up to date with, obviously we want pro with 30 drivers and then as many as we can get. I've noticed there's a few dropouts, but yeah, if you are watching this back, check-ins are now open, so get ready and go and join that. Get ready for. We'll be at Silverstone as well. So as I say, Sean's not giving me an answer on his car choice. He's giving me a German car, or a British car, or an Italian car. That's the only hint he'll give us. What can you do? Can't go beat him up. No, mate. They've given us a rough date. They said summer. They said summer, and then the end of the article they said late summer. So not really helpful. So, well, you're a controller driver, Prawn. You having any problems?
No. The only problems I've had is being disconnected and the game crashing.
Yeah, that is annoying. Does it just jump straight back to menu? Like
Yeah.
home screen? Yeah, that's what I get as well. So, yeah, it's not really fair because it's just too vague. Everything they're giving us is a bit vague at the moment, Quincy. It will be, it'd be good just to get a definite date, something to look forward to, and us like a date to work to as well. But we've still got the 30 car grids, and yeah, we've not got no spectator views, and some drivers will suffer, but it's for the greater good, I suppose. But moving on, we have Mr. PRAWNSTAR. He's hopefully sitting in the seat, ready.
I am indeed.
So he's going to be doing his lap around Brad's, none other. Going to be sick of Brad's. We're racing at Brad's in the GT3 tonight as well. I should have a better knowledge of some of the corners to that. But, right, let's shut this screen down. Oh, press the wrong button. There it is. No, press the wrong button again. I'll just shut that. I'm doing well there. There it is. Right, so let's jump on board with PRAWNSTAR. So the idea here is he will get one out lap, and then on his next lap, I will begin to ask him a sequence of 10 questions. They're all fairly easy. They're just kind of, some of them are there to trick you out. So be aware. So they're the ones, but who just smashed it last week. It was ridiculous how good he was. So, but still only second to Luke. But
That was it, that's the ones.
well, let me see if I've got the graphics still. Yes, I have, and I have been made aware that one of the names we're missing Surplus of the names. So currently we have Luke Andrews sitting in first place with 10 questions correct in 1 minute 35, and then Hohoku, who got 10 questions also correct in 1 minute 37, not far behind at all. And then we have Evo in third place on 1 minute 41, although I do believe that is Surplus's place. So I will try and dig out the old graphic for that. So, and then we have me in fourth place. Surprise, surprise. I got 9 questions right in 1 minute 45. Then we have Kool-Aid and Al on 8 questions, 145, 146 respectively, really close between them. And then we have Wolsey propping up the field at the moment on 7 questions, and he got that done in 1 minute 40. So Wolsey's showing, like, apart from the looks like aliens at the top, you want to be getting in the 140s with 10 questions correct.
No pressure then.
None at all, mate. No, none at all. I'm gonna. Has anyone predicted? Was there a? Let me jump onto the channel.
Just to make you aware, there's only 6 minutes of qualifying left, and he jumps into the race. Just to make you aware, there's only 6 minutes of qualifying left, and
Sorry, I've just.
No, I'm not rushing you much.
Right. Okay. Huge lockup and a 142. That's what Brian's going for. Right. Are you ready?
No.
Head out.
Rightio.
Don't be scared, mate. It will kill you, though. Well, let's get that map off the screen for the guys. Is that the Porsche?
No.
It looks like it looks like the Porsche on the back end there.
I'm not going in first gear, does it?
I think, yeah, GT4s don't. I shouldn't be coaching though, to be fair. Can I just mention as well, this is the first time Sean's ever driven a GT4.
Other than a lap at Imola about half hour ago.
Yeah, they don't count. Oh.
That arse out.
Wiggle it just a little bit. Oh, such a dad. We were standing at this corner. This time, well, not this time yesterday. This time yesterday, we were back home. We didn't really get to see this corner too much. No, I don't think we saw any cars coming through these sections. Dingle Dell. I need to brush up on what that corner's called.
This is Sterling's.
Isn't this Westfield?
No, it's Sterling's.
So the previous corner's Westfield then. And this is Clearways. Right. When you cross the line, I shall begin. What's the capital of Holland?
Amsterdam.
Name 2 drivers that took part in yesterday's GT3 race at Brands.
Valentino Rossi and Marciello.
That was meant to trick you out one. Who is Arsenal's second highest goal scorer?
Ian Wright.
Name 3 London Premier League teams.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham.
In which year was BoA established?
I want to say 2020.
Correct. Which former F1 team run the famous yellow and black livery?
Yellow and black. Ooh. Yellow and black.
I can pass and come back to it.
Yeah, pass.
Which BoA member runs the number 25?
Big Al.
Which country is Lance Stroll from?
Canada.
Name
That's
3
second
players.
rated.
Name 3 players that have captained the England team.
David Beckham. John Terry.
One more.
Alan Shearer.
Who won the last Super Bowl?
Oh, LA Rams.
Go back to that other question. Which former F1 team run the famous black and yellow livery?
Black and yellow, black and yellow. I want to say Renault.
No, it was Jordan.
Jordan, of course, yeah.
9 questions correct in 1 minute 37.383. That, I think, will put you high up the table there. But unfortunately,
Not really, because of the questions.
yeah,
A
you
lot of
got
people
9. You got 9. Right, write that time down, please.
37,383.
37,383. So let's have a look. All right, so
10
9
seconds
questions.
off,
You're third. You're third now. Pushing me down to 5th, Evo down to 4th. Although I think me and Evo are going to go down to 5th and 6th. It's disputed if Prawn is on the bottom step of the podium. So well done, mate. You've done really well there. A couple of them were meant to catch you out. So you dodged them ones. I knew the Jordan one. I thought you'd know it.
Yeah.
Camel.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot about Jordan.
No, that's blue. That's white, blue, and yellow. That was blue and yellow, not black and yellow. Camel one.
Yeah, Renault.
I would have accepted Lotus.
I was going to say Lotus the first time you asked me it.
So, but no, well done, mate. That's put you in provisional third.
Third.
So you're on the second row.
Ain't too bad. The first time driving the car.
Yeah, exactly. So no, that's great. Well, it's kind of showing controllers away. Maybe you maybe we do a Maserati Cup on controller.
Just do it on the Saturdays.
So well, I'm going to get the standings together for our final section, which is going to be GT3 Monday. It's been an intense championship so far. If you'll have a load, I'm going to get the standings up on the screen for you. Quincy says, well done, geese.
Thank you. Cars are up once you get used to it.
Yeah, I'm not on wheel it 8, mate.
Just controlling the brakes, going into the corners.
Top tips.
Making sure you don't brake too hard.
Okay, there we have it. I'm glad I didn't have a Pornhub up.
Uh-huh.
I've just gone to my browser window.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to have a quick run through of the GT3 Monday PC Championship. So, how many races we're in? I think this is round 6 coming up.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, and we are at Brands Hatch again. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to get our own corners there. And, yeah, we've got Alexei Digani topping the tables there, sitting in first place. So, looked extremely strong in that Bentley. So, and then we've got Mirtaj sitting in second place with Sharon also in the BMW. He's sitting on the final podium step. We've got Graham Kerr, who only just lost out last season, sitting in fourth place. We've got Yuval Sharon, the brother of Yotam. He's down in fifth place at the moment. Matt Whitburn, a.k.a. Malone. He's in sixth. Luke Andrews. He's had an up and down season. He's only had one really decent scoring race at the moment. That's 27, but we know we can do better. And we've got Bruno Zanchi. He's currently sitting 8th place. And then we've got Casali in a Lamborghini. He's in 9th. And then we got, she's in 9th. And then we got TP Racing in 186 points. 186. 11th, and he's in 11th. Mickey Taylor, he's sitting in 12th at the moment. Still having a strong season, 25 points the last time out. Then we've got Whitburn in 13th. Chris Bell in 14th. And then we've got Larice Ditata in 15th. Eric Albright in 16th. Sirkos, who's had a good start to the season. He's definitely having an up and down season. So I do know he enjoys Brands. So we're looking forward to seeing him out there. Then we've got Sherlock. He's sitting in 18th. Balcombe. He's driven for our esports team. He had a brilliant race in Donington for us. He's sitting in 19th. Then we've got Juan Antonio. He's on 144 points in 20th. Then we've got the legend Rick Pink in 21st. So, but once again, you see his points up and down. So we do know he can do better. And then we've got Pryor in 22nd. Big Al, he's not had the best season so far. So he'll be hoping to do better. As well as Rudy Coupon, who slow start caused the massive crash at the start of Imola. And then we've got Blanchett. Once again, he's had a hit and miss. And then we've got Sorosa, another one. He's getting to terms with PC, first season on PC. We've got Hayward in 27th on 98. Really expecting him for more. Scored well last week. And then we've got Shogun, Lee Dormand in on 94 in 28th place. Then we've got Mover on 29th on 91. And then we've got our most, shall we say, entertaining driver in 30th. And then Physics, bit of a non-mover at the moment, in 31st, as well as Williams. Then we've got several latecomers, including Songye. Well, both. I don't know where they're brothers, but we've got two Songyes. We've got Kerr sitting in 35th. And then we've got Hutton, who's I think he's in Italy at the moment, so we're not going to see him for the rest of the season. And then yeah, we'll have 41, but there we have it. We've got Jensen, Jake Andrews, Jensen, and Callum all signed up as well. So we've got some newcomers, and we're about quarter of the way into the season. So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. JD, Jordan, did you answer any question? Or don't you know the answer to Jordan? First time in the big boy cars. Well, in that Maserati is a big boy car, isn't it? So, but we're going to bring this to an abrupt end because I've got to get ready for the PC race tonight. But I will slightly edit this and bring you upload it onto YouTube tomorrow, and I will separate Prawn's lap as well. Hopefully, the sound issues ain't as bad. It was really bad last week. So, but yeah, please join us at 8 o'clock for PC GT3. So I'm expecting probably our biggest grid so far, 35, maybe 36 cars tonight. So fingers crossed for that. But yeah, I really appreciate you joining us. Thank you for JD for dishing out the information there, mate. But yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers, Prawny. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers, farmers.
And go and get the kettle, mate. And I'll be in the living room in a minute.
We'll see.
But yeah, thank you once again. So cheers, JD. Cheers, Quincy. Cheers, Sarosa. Everyone else. And Zach. Thank you for the follow there. I noticed you followed as well there, Zach. So don't forget, if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you can subscribe and to BoA for absolutely nothing. You can also pay to subscribe as well. I think it's about $3. So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. We shall see you all in about half an hour. Peace.